Hi everyone, I hope you're doing well. Oh, great. Yeah, I hope you're doing well. I am on a little bit of a struggle bus. Um, yeah. Oh, I'm just checking to see if my sound is good. Yep, sounds good to me. And so I can see the actual chat because that's important. But welcome. I hope you're doing well. I'm doing okay. Just busy, lots on my mind. A little bit of tiredness. On the struggle bus. I just took out my braids, so oh well. Um, as promised, I did not do much. I didn't I didn't do much. However, I wanted to give you a synopsis of my sewing aid, sewing emergency room session that I had with my sewing friends, with the social club. I want to show you a kit that I purchased from Madeline, and also how much it cost me. um, I want to I want to show you a little bit of my skirt. I did make some progress, so I want to show you that. And I want to show you my Google Keeps. That's where I have my sewing queue, my shopping list, my queue of the graveyard, my queue of things I need to mend. Listen, I love me a list. So those are the things that I have. Let's start with the skirt. That's a good idea. So this is the skirt. The waistband is attached with pins. I did put in the zipper. It's just a regular zipper. It's not an invisible zipper as the pattern calls for. But you know, I did. To be fair, at the haberdashery store, um, they do give me, or they gave me a tip. Maybe it's a personal choice, maybe it's not, but they said like the durability of a regular zip compared to an invisible zip, which this is an invisible zip. If you attach it correctly, it will be invisible. That doesn't always happen. Um, so that, and then I tried it on. It is still a mini skirt. Um, and like I mentioned, I have different versions, or at least other fabrics, or this skirt in pleather, and this is the first one that I have in cotton poplin or poplin cotton. So the waistband needs to be attached, and then I can attach the button. I already hemmed my skirt with the invisible stitch, so I do need to iron it. They call it invisible because you only see a little bit of the stitching on the outside of the fabric, but it looks so cute. It looks so cute. I can't wait to style it. As you know, I've been styling it in my head for weeks now. So that's a skirt. I don't have update on the Goldie. I mean, you can see it in the corner, but there's a little bit of update in the sense that I did use my overlocker to overlock my neckband. I overlocked the armhole. Is it? No, it's not. The sleeve, as well as the hem. So I have to use my cover stitch in order to finish it. It's not much. It's usually those little things that kind of like that I postpone. But I had it on. It looks cute. I do have to wear like a not a soft bra, but a bra with the sewing pattern, or with padding, because it's a little bit much, but cute. And I don't know why this looks so different, because this is the exact same fabric that I used for the old pink one. However, it's still, yeah, I don't know. But in any case, almost. Um, so while we're staying in in the theme of blue, remember I told you that I am in my blue era. I was in a green. I mean, I'm still in a green era. Um, Lots of greens in my wardrobe, but blue is it right now. So those that light blue, as you can see, with this skirt right here, with the goldie in the background, and then we have the Brooklyn Bralette and Baker panty kit, which is this one right here from Madeline. I got it in last week. I paid, oh, I got this in, and this, I believe, I believe I paid either 65, I think $70. It might be 75 because I think this cost me 60 and then 14.95 in shipping. And then I had to pay another 12 euros for duty. So I pick and choose which collection I would partake in. First of all, it also depends on availability, but also it depends on the amount of money that I want to spend on this. But I really love this collection. It's so beautiful, and this collection was interesting the way she managed the availability, because you have to be subscribed to Instagram. I'm doing it wrong. You had to be subscribed to Instagram. They got to, yeah, I think the Instagram something. They had first dibs, and whatever was left was for just the regular customers. So it was interesting because I saw low stock, and I was like, listen, I needs to get me one. Okay, let me show you. There's so many things in here. It just says on the packaging that it's spice up your me made with Madeline DIY kits, which offer high quality fabric supplies for modern sewists. It includes all fabric supplies for your me made project, and of course this, like I said, this is Baker and the Brooklyn Bralette. I made the Brooklyn for myself, for my mom. I didn't make the Baker because it isn't really my style. But there's a little bit of her favorite tool to use, her secret weapon. But you can use any brand of this adhesive, this temporary adhesive. Okay, let me show you what's in here. I got fold over elastic, matte side, shiny side. I think this one is maybe 1 centimeter. This has to be, when folded, 2 centimeters. Bra strap, 1.5. Pico elastic, this is probably 1. And then for the beautiful fabrics, which is this mesh, absolutely stunning. Mom, something is coming your way. Beautiful. There's enough for the both of us. So that's the mesh. This is the scallop lace, also very beautiful, by the way. Stretch. We have the stretch mesh, light blue. We have it in a different color. This one is for more support. It also feels more weighty. So, oh, this might be power mesh, by the way. I think it is. And then we have cotton jersey for the gusset, and we have a 8.4, a 8, no, a 3.8, or is this 4? Let's see. No, this one is 4 centimeter plush elastic. So really comfortable. And what I did was, because I knew that I was going to definitely be needing some extra closures and stuff, so I did add another band elastic, but this one is the smaller one. Let's see, I think this one is 1 centimeter. Oh, this is a 1.2, which is my favorite. I usually use that in my makes. I have another type of pico elastic which I love. This look really nice on the Alma, which is the undie that I showed last week. Let's see if I have another one that I didn't. The one that I didn't finish, which is this one. This is the Alma. This looks beautiful in terms of finishing. I have a closure because I wanted to make a Rye for myself, and I wanted to make a Brooklyn for Mom. So she doesn't know it yet, but she will. And then what I find really nice was these new embellishments. Ooh, did I do a set? I don't remember that I did 4. But in any case, we have like these beautiful closure. I mean, is it sliders? Yeah. These sliders that you can put right here on the strap. Absolutely beautiful. So I have 4. So beautiful. And then what I also got that I wasn't really sure that it was something that was part of it, but I'm very happy that I did get them. It was a beautiful surprise. Is these labels from Madeline. So beautiful. And then rings and sliders. I also purchased, because I don't have, or at least I never tried them. These are her demi wires. And let's see, the Felix, is this the Felix? There is one pattern, like a bodysuit, and also a bra by Madeline / Simplicity that uses these. Let me see. Okay, so I have been cleaning my room. I'm very proud. It's not finished yet, but I do have more storage, which is so much fun. Let's see if I know. I don't think I can find it yet. This is so ironic because I am cleaning my room. I am, but okay. Let's see. No. In any case, that is the there's a bra. This goes really nice. I wanted to try this because I did try something else. I don't really like I mean, it's not like massive support, but it does stabilize. So it would be nice if I can get that to do what it needs to do. So that is the DIY kit that I purchased as a little bit of a well-deserved gift to myself. Let me put these back because I want to keep everything organized since I am organizing. And yeah, so definitely a treat, but also something that I purchased with Mom in mind because, you know, she really liked the bralette that I made for her. And it wasn't a direct keep them coming, but I interpreted it as keep them coming. Let's see. what did I? Okay, so I wanted to talk about the sewing club, social club with the emergency room. I took my coat with me there, and I made a mistake when I was cutting the, let's say it's the back. Let me take it. So here they are. I made a mistake with the lining. So this back piece right here, it is including the lining is excluding the facing, and then for the outer fabric, it is including the facing. So we figured out that this part right here stretched a little, so I have to take it in, by just making a little bit of gathering, but not as much that it would be visible to the naked eye. And then this, I need to cut off the facing because it's way too high. That's one part. I mean, a very important part, because I wouldn't have figured it out on my own. And we were really like, it was a mission to be like, okay, we need to figure this out because you need to go home confident enough to finish it. And I have to say, I am confident. I just am tired. And then the other part is, so I had sewn this, the collar. So the bottom collar, and then the top collar. That's what it calls for. And when I was unpicking it, I didn't I didn't face it or use interfacing the first time. So the outer fabric has a tendency to come loose, which is what is happening in the back of my coat. So what I do want to do, by the way, I'm getting distracted, but whoa. What I do want to do is besides gathering, I also want to stabilize it, because you can see how fragile the fabric is. So I do want to take it apart, not completely, but enough to stick the interfacing on it, and then maybe use a little bit of a wider seam allowance to make sure that I won't have these type of situations, because the fabric is so fragile. It's like, seems like it's just woven together with like cheese. Is it cheese fabric? But in Dutch they call it kaasdoek. It's full of holes in order to drain the water from the cheese making process. Well, that is the feeling I get with this coat. So in order to preserve it, I definitely want to use some interfacing in the back, but I know that I can't go as far because I already cut and clip into the corners to, attach everything. So I won't be able to do everything, but I will definitely have to use the interfacing, which is the one that I use is H250, to iron it on, to stabilize it. And then the next thing is, this is the lower part of, I think this is the lower part. Yeah, I hope so. Otherwise I'm telling you nonsense. But anyway, so we figured out that I need to put the facing inside and then clip on the corners right there so that everything fits, and then I can put it on the coat. I did take a picture of how it's supposed to sit in there, and Berta is still open for interpretation. Let's just put it that way. So that was the coat. Very, very happy with the session. It was so much fun. And you get like re-energized, because sewing can be a little bit lonely, especially up in your room just doing your thing. It's you and your machine. So it's nice to exchange and have the same passion and listen to other people, what they do. By the way, I don't know if maybe you knew, but I didn't know. So cover stitch. You know me. I was talking about, I think I was talking about it last week, how I was saying like the 2000 wasn't recommended because it tends to skip stitches or something. But we were talking in the group about, or somebody else was talking in the group about the cover stitch. And then they said, yeah, I use it for stop stitching. I was like, for stop stitching? Hold on a second. When I was doing the research to see if it's even worth, buying that machine, I only saw articles referring to it being something that you use for stretch fabric. I have to admit, I didn't see stretch fabric only, but I did see stretch fabric. Come to find out, I could use it for anything. I didn't know that. So I'm going to use it on my barrel jeans to do the top stitching. I just didn't figure out which thread I want to use for the top stitching. Because I don't want to use white since it can discolor. So I was thinking like a different type of blue maybe, or yellow, just putting it traditionally. But I didn't know that. So if you didn't know, you can use your cover stitch for other types of fabric other than stretch. Who knew? I really wanted to. I was sitting on that advice. I was like, I need to share because sharing is caring. Let's see. Other than that, not much. Not much. I have to admit, I am so tired. Yeah, definitely. What's on my mind? There's several things on my mind. Yeah, there's several things on my mind, so I need to rest. And what else? Oh, wait, there was something very interesting. What was I reading? I was reading something. I wasn't reading that one book though. I was reading something else. A book about communication, which was very interesting. And it's not in a sense of say what you mean what you say. It is a self-help book. I'm trying to figure. Oh wait, I think. Yeah. So it's called Words That Change Minds. The 14 Patterns of Mastering Language of Influence. Me trying to influence. Okay. So that's what I've been reading, which is interesting. It's a self-help, so might not be everybody's taste, but the beginning was interesting. And then oh wait, hold on, how long have I been on? I didn't want to do this long. I did mention on the top of the episode that I wanted to share my what did I want to share? Oh, the Google Keeps. Now let me see how I can get to Google Keeps. Let me see. Is it in this one? Those are pictures. Is it in that one? Nope. This one. How do I do Google Keeps? How do I show you Google Keeps? That is the interesting part, because I do see it as, oh wait, and no Google Keeps. Why doesn't this thing let me be great? I just added it because I was like, let me see how this works, because I want to show the people my sewing queue. I mean, you're seeing a beautiful dress there, but oh, this is so sad. This is so sad. Source. Is it because I don't even know why? I don't know why this thing doesn't want me to be great. It does. It does want me to be great. I just need to figure out where I have to be in order to be great. Let's see if you can see the transition really well. Okay, there it is. So on my sewing cue, I have the wreath from Seamwork. I was thinking about a red number here, but I really, really like it. I have this on my queue, which is a side tie tank. I found this pattern on Etsy. Really cute. I have this. Oh wow. Now that I see this dress, I have some news to share. I'll share it next week. But it's definitely, I showed you the fabric that I wanted to use for this one. So this is by Mood Society. And then I have the Olivette, which is by Madeline. It's a free pattern. I have that one in my queue. Looks amazing. And the flower pattern that you saw, or the flower fabric, I can't talk today, that you see there, it's a poplin, and it's in the same theme as the kit that I purchased. And then I added another shirt from Unfeathered Patterns on there. And the rest are things that you already seen, which is the asymmetrical top, the beach cover up, the Fedegata, which is something that I finished, the barrel jeans, which is something that I wanna finish, from Knip Mode, and the square tee I finished, the long loose tee I finished, the dress by Simplicity, and so on. I mean, you've seen the other stuff that I want to make, but I like the visual part of it, so I put it all on Google Keeps, uploaded the pictures, so I'll have everything and I can just check them off as soon as I made them. So fun, so much fun. Okay, let me go back. How do I get rid of that now? Oh, you live and you learn. So as always, I enjoy going live. It is chaotic and unhinged, but I enjoy going live. I hope you enjoy watching. Don't be afraid to comment down below if you have any questions or just want to say hey. Take care of yourself and have a great day. Bye.